Okay, so that brings us to 1783, and we are in undisputed possession of our land. That is Croydon. At the time, we were part of Cheshire County. There was only, I think, 5 counties at the time, but I'm not sure. Counties were once shires, but they named the state shire, which once was a colony, province. Once belonged to another king, it was claimed, and they have fights and wars and exchange gifts and estates. But the fourth part is reserved the West. You see, God gave the earth to Noah, one man. And Noah, now he's the one to whose it is. See, the right to do. But what did God tell us to do in the first place? See, he didn't just take it all away from everyone else who had done not the right thing, done wrong. And keep in mind, too, the child, unless the child knows to do right and does it not. What is doing not right? It's not a mystery. What do we say? Commonly wrong. Okay? That's sin. See? So if you don't like the word sin, don't use it. You can use wrong because it's the same thing. But it being wrong is not accredited to the child, as sin, if you will, until and unless he knows to do right. Okay? So, who told you that your child was born flawed? Who told you that? And I hope you've never looked at them that way. Because the truth is, God creates perfection, and He hands down perfection, and He entrusts to us perfection. And what do we see and hold but perfection when you look at that child? Come on, don't let these outsiders tell us things we think are friendly and they're not, but are meant to gain trust, to deceive, to gain place that they are not entitled to, as we are. They are entitled to join us, and that is to assimilate, that is respect what is there before. That is us, an our. You want to join our? All are welcome, right? But there are rules that apply. One, in particular, love one another as I have loved you. See, there's the standard. And that may be translated in every tongue, language known to man. So there's our equity standard for equitable translation. I think every man, every people, every tribe, every tongue must have a word for man. It must have a word for the people. Must have a word for agreement or contract or a will, or you know what I'm saying? It can be translated. And that's what God set us free, to each his own, in equity for all. That is equita, that's inclusive, and it is diverse. There you go. We are in control now. These uns who undo everything they claim to do, see, by nature, that's what they are. The un. Everything is self-evident if you look at it that way. Okay, so I think we've done that. Now, where are we? 1783. That's 19 years age. Right? 1766. So at 10, that's 1776. And then at 7. Oh, 7